It was a veritable challenge for the designers of this Eductour to discover the country of IdaouTanane in a mere 3 days, given the vast expanses of wild mountains, forests, and beaches, which make up this naturally rich territory. And it is by the sea that we begin our journey. For 60 kilometers along the coast, wild beaches and coves line the mountainside. It is indeed here that the Atlas Mountains reach their end by diving into the ocean. This area is known internationally as being the paradise of surfers.
Le programme, c'est de commencer par la partie littorale pour aller dans l'intérieur du pays d'IdaouTanane.
The protected area of Cape Rire and Tamraght covers 35,000 acres and possesses 2 sites of biological and ecological interest. After having tasted the famous bananas of Tamraght, we resume our route towards Imouzzer, passing through Paradise Valley.
Moi, je suis assez content d'avoir de cette expérience qui permet d'entrevoir que le Maroc souhaite développer une nouvelle génération de produits touristiques avec des thématiques valorisant son patrimoine. Et ce voyage d'études me permet de voir qu'effectivement, il y a un potentiel d'itinéraire thématique qui doit être structuré de manière à le rendre lisible pour l'industrie voyagiste européenne.
The passage of thousands of tourists wishing to discover the beauty of Agadir's hinterland has left this ecosystem rather fragile. The IdaouTanane Association has therefore set up a program of solid waste collection in order to protect this territory. An initial program was launched with the support of the UNDP, the United Nations Development Programme. But today, in order to sustain the maintenance of the valley, it is necessary to find new sources of financing.
We propose to start with a voluntary admission entrance fee to the Paradise Valley between the small hotels, gîtes, surf camps in the neighboring villages Tamraght, Agadir, Oued, and even towards the Agadir city. Starting on a voluntary basis with a small admission, perhaps 10 dirhams per person, which would go towards a funding between the Pays d'accueil touristique des IdaouTanane and the local association Paradise Valley.
On our second day, our program starts with a visit of a small traditional village, Nzuka, located on the heights of the IdaouTanane Plateau. This is a perfect opportunity for our tourists to taste the legendary hospitality of Berber populations. Returning to our small road, which runs between mountains, gorges, and valleys, we soon join the national road linking Marrakesh to Agadir, and pass by the Abd el-Moumen Dam, which feeds the entire valley of Souss. Our destination, Oued Timdouin, Berber for the Cave of Lakes, is a huge network of underground galleries, extending itself over 19 kilometers. A river runs along the end of this cave, draining the rainwater from the plateau of Tamraght, whose summit reaches 1,789 meters. This river goes on to feed 4 underground lakes, forming the region's biggest natural reserve of fresh water.
L'opportunité pour nous de connaître ce territoire, donc la région d'Agadir finalement, nous permet également de nous rendre compte qu'il existe autre chose que le tourisme balnéaire dans une région qui jusqu'à aujourd'hui, nous en tant qu'opérateurs de voyage écotouristique ou durable, ne nous intéressait pas forcément. Et puis également des journalistes, des médias, qui pour certains sont quand même assez influents. Je pense à la TV5, qui est ici présent, à la BBC, qui pour peut-être la première fois viennent ici découvrir ces initiatives de tourisme intégré, de tourisme durable.
The promotion of a thematic circuit, Sur la route du miel, French for On Honey's Road, would enhance and revitalize the development of traditional activities around local products and protect endangered ecosystems. The Inzerki apiary is one of the most beautiful examples. Located in the heart of the SBEI, Site of Biological and Ecological Interest of Souss Massa, and a strategic ecological site favorable to the habitat of the yellow Saharan bee, an apiary has seen its colonies decimated in the space of a few years. This is due to the use of pesticides in arboriculture and due to the invasion of another species, the black bee, introduced by certain beekeepers for their robustness. However, the yellow bee is the only insect capable of maintaining the honey flora of southern regions. In order to strengthen responsible tourism and create an income that will contribute to the maintenance of the apiary and its environment, it has been planned to set up an eco-museum. The southeastern zone through which we finish our journey belongs, along with the occidental area of the IdaouTanane, to the Biosphere Reserve of the Argan Forest. Created in 1998 on nearly 2.5 million hectares, the reserve is devoted to the protection of the Argan tree. Indeed, this tree is an endemic forest species that possesses multiple uses and functions for the local population. It equally contributes to the socio-economic development of the whole region, as the oil, traditionally extracted by Berber women, has pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and nutritional properties.
The last few days I've been visiting a lot of different places, and yes, I am very optimistic about the future of this region because I see a lot of enthusiasm in the local people here. They really want to make a change, they want to improve, they want to be more sustainable in everything that they do.
How can tourists, during their vacation, reward the ecosystem protection services offered by local actors? How can we finance the preservation of landscapes and the management of solid waste in the Valley of Paradise? How can we ensure the rehabilitation of the Argan tree, as well as the reintegration of pollinating bees? The solution chosen at the end of this workshop was to set up a crowdfunding platform as a voluntary funding mechanism.
A large number of ecosystem services being provided by the landscape of the Argan Biosphere Reserves here. So basically, offsetting, paying for carbon offsetting is one of the promising options that are offered for tourists coming to see the beauty of the landscape in this region of Souss Massa.